What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I swear it has been a weird 18 hours. So I have these guys, maintenance, fix my dishwasher in my apartment complex. And then the people below me, they have their heat blasted, okay? And it was like 74, 75 degrees. So I didn't even have to turn my heat on. So I'm like, this is beautiful. So I wake up in the morning. Lo and behold, the dishwasher doesn't work and my dryer doesn't work. So I was like at work, like texting back and forth. It's like I just couldn't win. It was a positive and it turned into negative. So I'm texting management and trying to get everything going. And it was just crazy day. But you guys have been asking me about Ford stock since it resumed its dividend. Should I buy it or should I not buy it? And I have a dividend stock analysis video for you. I'm going to do a stock analysis, and I'm going to tell you if I'm buying the stock or not. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I do dividend stock analysis. I do stock analysis. I do dividend investing strategies, and I show you hot dividend stocks to buy. But this one specifically, you guys have been asking me if I'm going to buy it or not. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go over a few things and tell you my final call on this stock. So let's check this out right now. So Ford is sitting at $19.42. It has a 2.06% dividend yield. Its PE ratio is 27.56. The year range was $7.63 to $19.50. I know a lot of people that bought the dip in Ford Motor Company. These guys have been known as a dividend stock. Many people own these guys as a dividend stock. And, they're jumping up there. There's a lot of confidence with these guys. These guys are, like a lot of people say this is American cars. They only buy American cars, American trucks. And I'm sure that these guys will adapt with the electric cars. So there's been a lot of positive press and there's been a lot of, news with these guys resuming their dividend and looking into expanding and adapting to the electric car, race and everything. So I'm going to go over their revenue. I'm going to go over their dividend history and their announcement. And I'm going to tell you at the end what I think of Ford Motor Company as a dividend stock. So let's check these guys out, how they're doing revenue-wise. There's a few positive things with Ford. If you look at their revenue over time, 2014, this is in millions of US dollars, 144, 2015, 149, 2016, 151, 2017, 156, 2018, 160, 2019, 155, 2020, 127. You can blame the pandemic card. Its gross profit is in the positive. Its operating income was a little bit in the negative. That makes sense. Obviously, you can complain and say it's the pandemic card. You can make an argument with that with Ford. So here's a few things that I'm going to look into and go over with the dividend stock analysis with these guys. Because a lot of people, they bought the dip. They're maybe going to sell the stock, to make a profit. They're going to hold on to it because they bought the dip for dividends. So there's a lot of positives with this stock. But I'm going to show you the announcement with them resuming their dividend real quick. It says Ford Motor Company charging forward with big investments in electric vehicles, raise its full-year profit forecast and said it would restore its dividend, sending the stock as soaring as much as 11%. So they're resuming their dividend. So the reinstated quarterly dividend of 10 cents a share will be paid on December 1st, the company said. Ford suspended the payout at the onset of the pandemic in March 2020. So they're attributed the strong results of the let up in the critical shortage of semiconductors, a problem still haunting most automakers. Along with strong demand for its vehicles, Ford has amassed the largest inventory of vehicles in the industry and boosted an average selling of prices by 13% to $51,460, according to the researcher at Edmunds.com. You're seeing some positive news. Okay, I'm going to jump to its dividend history. Okay, so there's a few things that I look into with Ford. Okay, 2014, there was an increase in dividends, 2014 to 2015. So here's a few things. 2014, it was 12.5 cents. 2015, it was 15. 2017, it looks like there's a special one at 20 cents. 2018, it looks like there's a special one at 28 cents. And it still was stagnant at 15. It hit 10 cents. It's $19.63, an annualized dividend of, it looks like 40 cents right now, a PE ratio of 27.74. So there's a few things looking into the stock that I like and I don't like. Okay. What I don't like is where it's just stood there since 2015 to 2020 and it was stuck at 15 cents. So it's $19.63 right now. Thing so that's one thing I don't like. What I do like is obviously it's distributing its dividend again. And, it went up for a little bit of time and we'll see, how they're doing revenue wise, but they are increasing their revenue a little bit with the trends, except for the pandemic. And the thing is with these guys, with Ford, I'm still iffy on these guys. I have never invested in Ford stock. The only way I would invest in Ford stock, my honest opinion, again, none of this is financial advice, it's for entertainment purposes only. I have a disclaimer in my description, but these guys need to start increasing their dividend a little bit more to be more than 15 cents. Once I start seeing 16, 17, 18, I'm buying. Now, a lot of people are buying it, because of the news. There's a lot of potential, they're adapting. That's great. And if you bought the dip, a huge dip at that time and put a lot of money in it and you're reinvesting the dividends, hey, kudos to you. I'm not going to disagree with your decision, but I just don't like the dividends. I don't like the dividend growth because, again, it was stuck at 15 cents, never increased its dividend over time. I want to see some results before I start making calls. Like I said before with AG&C stock, I want to see results. I want to see an increase in dividends before I even make the call. Same with NLY stock. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is Dark Dividend. You guys have a good one. And hopefully everything gets fixed in my apartment complex. So I'm going to try to post a video Saturday. So just keep an eye on it. And it may go live Saturday. So it just depends on how much homework I have done. All right, you guys take care. Have a great night.